My dear students of class 10A and 10B, today the points which I am going to explain you, I have mentioned it in the board, please look at it. Major agencies of the UN, UNICEF programs, the role of India, Government of India and Rural Program, ORT, Community Development Program. First point, UNICEF programs. What are the UNICEF programs? Now I am going to explain you what are the UNICEF programs. In my previous class, I discussed about the aims and objectives and other functions of the UNICEF. And today, now I am going to discuss about the UNICEF programs. What are the programs adopted by the UNICEF? Now I am going to discuss it. You know, there are certain programs has been adopted by the UNICEF, and UNICEF has been working as a driving force in India, and all the programs of the UNICEF is being started with an aim and objective by the government of India for providing people with low cost community based services in material, in maternal and safe drinking water, child health, nutrition, clean drinking water, sanitation and immunization. So these are the basic, and most important programs of the UNICEF. What are the most important programs of the UNICEF? What I told you, my dear students, once again I repeat, the most important programs of the UNICEF are being done in collaboration with the government of India. Clean drinking water, supplying of clean drinking water, providing literacy in order to remove illiteracy, immunization, maternal health, so sanitation. These are the most important programs of the UNICEF. The UNICEF has adopted in collaboration with the government of India. Now, these programs are launched with the aid and assistance of the UNICEF in India. Now, how does the UNICEF work with Indian government? How does the UNICEF work with the help of the Indian government? And what are the programs adopted by the UNICEF? Now I am going to discuss, my dear students. Now, first point number one, the government of India has launched in collaboration with the UNICEF, as I mentioned earlier. All the programs of the government of India has been launched in collaboration with the UNICEF. But there are certain programs has been adopted by the UNICEF in collaboration with the government of India. These programs are the National Mission on Immunization, the National Mission of Drinking Water, and the National Literacy Mission. These are the most important programs of the UNICEF is done in collaboration with the government of India. Now, next point, community-based programs, community development program. What is the community development program? Community development program has been started in the rural areas of India with UNICEF's assistance, aimed at maternal and child health. You know, when India became an independent country after the Second World War, the developed country, the underdeveloped country, or the countries who had become independent after a long rule of foreign rulers like French, like British, Spanish, German, Americans, and so on. The United Nations, under its organs, has decided to help the underdeveloped countries. Our country, India, was one of them. That's why the UN, through his agency, through his agency, UNICEF, has decided to extend all kinds of cooperation towards the people, needy people, towards the children of our country, India. In India, our country's reputation and fame reached far and wide. Once upon a time, it was a self-sufficient country, rich country, prosperous country, but the policy of drain of wealth of the British for about 200 years, India has become a poor one. So in order to help the needy people of India, in order to provide services to the needy children and needy children and their parents, their father and mother, the government of India has been working steadily with the help of the UNICEF program. That's why UNICEF has extended its cooperation towards the needy children of our country, towards the needy people of our country, through its aims and objectives and maternal and child health. The government's efforts to reduce infant and child mortality due to diarrheal diseases, supported by the UNICEF, for the production of oral rehydration therapy. The program, which is adopted by the UNICEF, named ORT. ORT, this program, what is the full form of ORT? The full form of ORT is Oral Dehydration Program, Oral Dehydration Therapy, ORT, Oral Dehydration Therapy. So this is the most important program of the UNICEF, Oral Dehydration Therapy. Now, why has this program been adopted by the UNICEF? It has been adopted by the UNICEF in order to check diarrheal diseases. Sometimes diarrheal diseases cause deaths of thousands of people, especially in rural areas or remote villages. So in order to check deaths and death rates of people due to diarrheal diseases, this program, oral dehydration therapy, ORT, oral dehydration therapy, has been adopted by the UNICEF in consultation with the government of India, and it has at present become a full-fledged national program, because in so many remote villages of India has been improved under this program ORT, and people, children, those who had been suffering from diarrheal diseases, now they all are being cured under the program of this. Since the 1990s, the government of India, UNICEF and other UN agencies have been working together for the promotion of iodized salt as the best way of preventing iodine deficiency disorders. That means due to death of people on account of iodine deficiency disorders, the government of India as well as UNICEF have taken initiative in order to check deaths due to iodine deficiency disorders. That's why they have provided with iodized salt for using, for cooking. That's why now at present the death rates has been reduced. The death rates due to iodine deficiency disorders have been reduced because of the program adopted by the UNICEF and the government of India. Next point, UNICEF seeks to advance. UNICEF seeks to advance the fulfillment of the rights of all women and children in India to survival, development and participation and protection by reducing social inequalities based on gender, caste, and ethnicity or region. Our country, India, once upon a time was under British rule for above 200 years. But most of them who had no education, they all were deprived of their rights and privileges. And some people, and the people who were educated, people who were alert, sincere, they had no problem. They were able to utilize their rights. But common people, mass having no education, no awareness, they all were in the dark. They did not have any knowledge as to how they would enjoy their rights. They all were treated unequally. But under the programs of the UNICEF, under the programs of the United Nations, at the end of the Second World War, when India became a free country, this organ came forward for the assistance of our country in order to make our country self-sufficient, in order to help our country to be self-sufficient, in order to make our country financially stable. That's why the government of India also is able to take all kinds of helps from the agency of the UN, UNICEF. UNICEF seeks to advance the fulfillment of the people so that people of all classes, people of all categories can be treated equally. Men, women, all would be provided with equal opportunities so that they can enjoy their rights freely without being obstructed by anyone else. That's why under the program of the UNICEF, the developmental program, participation, protection and reducing social inequalities, equalities based on gender, based on caste, based on ethnicity and region, earlier which was followed, nowadays there is no scope of any kind of inequality. Each and every person would be treated equally without watching, without seeing his or her gender, without seeing his or her caste. Everyone would be treated equally, and equal opportunity will be given to them so that they must enjoy their life freely and they must encourage others to lead a very rich and a very prosperous life, a very honorable life. This honorable life, what they had been expecting from our country's government, our government also has come forward to fulfill their aims, to fulfill their dreams. And also our government has become successful under the programs of the UNICEF, and people at present people are very happy and are able to lead a very prosperous life, a steady life, and there is no inequality nowadays in our country because of the UNICEF program, of the UN and the initiative of the government of India. The naturally, one question can be raised here: why is the other country? What is the condition? What are the conditions of other countries of the world who became independent at the end of the Second World War? Like our country, India. Our country became an independent country after the Second World War. At the same time, some countries of the world also had become independent after the Second World War. Is there any inequality? Is there equality like our country India under the programs of the UNICEF? The answer is yes, because UNICEF is working throughout the whole world, and the programs of UNICEF has been helping the governments of different underdeveloped countries or newly independent countries of the world so that They must become self-sufficient and their children must be benefited with this program of UNICEF. And that's why they need the help of the governments of different countries of the world, so that the UNICEF works steadily and can help the needy people, the needy children, and the others, so that the General Assembly's programs can be fulfilled, and with the help of the emergency needs of the children, and hence the children's welfare is so that they must look after children's welfare, and especially in developing countries or underdeveloping countries, by providing them with low cost community-based services and maternal and child health, nutrition and immunization, etc. So these are the main programs of the UNICEF, and under this program the government of India has been working steadily and successfully and providing enormous facilities to the needy children of the rural areas, and protecting them from being affected by or being attacked by various diseases, by ensuring their health free of all kinds of diseases, by providing necessary medical facilities, so that they must lead a very happy life free of all kinds of diseases. Up to this, my dear students. Thank you.